Bright like bushy tail. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to your oh welcome. It's my pleasure. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. Yes. It's not so hot today. It's the heat is better manageable today. So welcome to my supporting colleague. Welcome. Welcome to the kitchen, and today we are in the kitchen. Okay. We are going to be doing the plantain rum cake, making the best of what we have. Okay. Good. So I'm just waiting on you to come in, to look at me, to look in the kitchen. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to England. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to India. Welcome, everybody. Let me not start calling it. Welcome to US. For those of the supporters in the US of A, from different areas of the US, I welcome you. I welcome and I appreciate you for supporting me on my journey. Yes, welcome. So I'm just waiting until Hi, John. How do you do? John Smith. This name sounds familiar. Oh, you're free from Israel. Israel, Israel, Israel. Wow. I am happy. Welcome, welcome. I am happy when I saw people from this unrest country. At least they have a peace of mind to call in and they can come on a program and sort of just take their mind off of what is happening in the country. I welcome you wholeheartedly, Mr. Smith. How are you? I'm sure you're good. Thank you for your love art. Thank you. Free Israel. You're telling me that they must free Israel. Things are happening in such a way that, oh, you're asking the question, when will all this be ended? When all these unrest, nation against nation, kindred against kindred, parent against children, children against parent, and so many against things is happening. So many. We are all one. We were made from the same creator maker. Yet we cannot find peace and rest with each other. This country went and dropped bomb on Iran. That country is bombing up the Gaza. And everything. Who is getting hurt in all of this? It's not the man in the jacket and tie. Nope. Not those that are saying we are the power powerhouse people. They nor their relatives are not getting hurt in all of this. Check the people who is getting hurt. Check whose children is being mowed down to death. Check who. Have you heard that one of those leaders, relatives or children, isn't it? No? It's really sad. And I feel for the people that, their land is no longer a comfort for them. It's no longer a safe haven. In the wee hours of the night, bomb will be dropping here, bakeries bomb up, and all of these things happening. But anyhow, there is a God, and it's only good salvation lasts forever. There is going to come a day when all of these unrest will be put to final rest. It's going to be over one day. And then you're going to have these people having caviar and whiskey and saying, oh, I did this and I did that. Who suffers? We destroy the core of the hurt by doing these things, dropping bombs, doing all these things. We destroyed the hurt. And then when sometimes you saw this not happening and that, and then we have everything else to say, we do not look. We talk about global warming, and we said people not to burn fire because it's depleting the what is more depleting than what is happening? When all these things happen, and the fire, the smoke, the this, what is more depleting? Yet we are trying to say, because we, the underdogs, are not doing a thing. All the people is doing is getting hurt, more hurt, hurt from hunger, hurt from live nowhere, hurt from family separation, hurt from losing family, hurt from not gaining anything. You can't go to work because you have no work to go to. You can't even have sex in a peace. That's all it reached to. Because everybody have to be looking to run away, hide here, hide there. So not even that is so natural to human being cannot be a part of it. Anyhow, you're really looking at some things, and you really look at things. Vani, hi, welcome to the kitchen. The best place to be every time, anytime, all the time, and in between time is the kitchen. The best place to be. This is where we get our strength from. This is where the miracle work. This is where we turn the food that have no shape or anything. We put taste to it, shape to it, and make it very edible to consume. So this is the miraculous house. Okay? Thank you for coming to the kitchen. And of course, you will be baking with me today. You know what we are doing today? We are doing plantain rum cake. Don't be afraid of the rum. I'll tell you the little tricks that go there. So we are using up what is in the kitchen. The plantain are getting too ripe, overripe. So instead of throwing them in the garbage, I put them to good use. So we can't fry them or boil them and eat, but we can bake them and have a nice eating of it. So yeah, when you have things in the kitchen, there are things in your kitchen. Before you throw them out, you can make good use of them. You use them in another way in order to get a meal. So you're serving dessert. Yeah, you cut a bit of cake. Somebody came by you, you cut a piece of, and you said, try this. It's nice. Good. Yes. So that is what I am doing today. I am not throwing out my plantains to the waste. I am putting it to use. All right. So again, welcome. And to those that are out there, out of my time zone, welcome to you. Welcome when you listen to this live, when you look in the kitchen and see what is happening. You said, oh yes. For those that have newly subscribed, I thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your subscription. For those that is the one on the ground at all times, they are always with me in the kitchen, out of the kitchen. We welcome you and with most appreciation. We appreciate the ones that have just joined, that are new to the channel, but your place is also here. Be here with us. Help us to cook. Remember the salt. Remember the spice. Yes. So we feel good when you are here with us. You teach me and I teach you. I learn from you and you learn from me. So it's a pleasure to have you here. Yes. So many things in the kitchen. I want to tell you something. Alamin, my cutie suit. Oh, thank you very much. The orange peel. We get the peel from off the oranges. Whether we peel it like this or we cut the orange in wedges and you get out the pulps. I use this to make wine. And believe me, that is so good. So just showing you things that throw away. We will just peel these oranges and we toss this to the garbage. You would surprised to know how much product you can get from this. You can get soap from it. Combine it with other things and you have a nice orange smell soap. You can get furniture cleaning things from it, from the oil that is within it. And you get that orange oil to clean your wooden furnitures and left them shiny and pretty. So sometimes the things we have in the kitchen and we think it is of no use, yes, it is of use. Some person said one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Okay? So at this time and all the time, in my bowl, I put my nutmeg and my salt in. I have already blended the plantain. So I blended 3 plantain in here. Now there's a trick with the plantain when you use it to make cake. You have to reduce the flour that you put with it. You can't put a lot of flour because remember the plantain in itself have flour, starch, or what we want to call, plus pectin in it. So when you put too much flour, what you get? You will get too much of a heavy. Instead of it feels and looks like cake, it is like a pudding. So we don't want that heavy texture. So using the plantain, you blend your plantain. If you want to put eggs in it, yes, you can use at least 3 eggs or so in it. You don't want to put eggs, you use oil in there. And you spice it up just like you would have done with other cakes. But as I said, these tricks, you don't put too much flour. Putting too much flour is spoiling the whole idea of the cake. Okay? And you use at least a tablespoon of starch, cornstarch rather, in it. You can use at least a tablespoonful of cornstarch. Just explaining the cake recipe. So at least this is 3 ripe, well-ripe plantain. You don't have to use the well-ripe plantain. But if you have plantain and want to try it and the plantain is like halfway, just just ripe, good enough, you can use it. Or if the plantain is ripe, soft ripe, you can use it too. You get the same result from it. And of course, we use rum in it. As I said, rum cake, but you cannot bake the cake with all the rum. What happens is that when you put rum in baking or so, by the time it gets to the heat, it's evaporated most of it. So you put an amount after the baking, you can spray the rum over it. This amount of rum would be too much, too plenty, too much. Yeah, so you wouldn't be doing that. So I will put like I could mix it up with a half cup of rum. When it is finished, if I want it to be more rummy, and of course the rum is Jerry and nephew. Sherry, the sherry wine is nice to bake with. It gives your baking a nice taste. So if I have sherry, which I don't have the sherry, no, not cherry, sherry. It gives most of your baking a wonderful taste. If you're doing something like, even if you're doing cheesecake and you want to add a little sherry to it, it is so nice. But in all, sherry wine. You're doing banana cake or banana bread, you use sherry wine. Oh, it is so nice. So okay, with all of that explaining, I will get straight into start doing. Ahead of time, I already did this, so I will do the rest of it. Welcome to the live. Welcome. And today you are in the kitchen with me. Today you are baking, and who don't drink alcohol, so therefore just bake. You don't have to eat any, don't it? Oh, You don't have to have any. All you are doing is bake. Like some things that has been baked in the bakery, persons don't eat it, but they bake it. I don't eat certain food, but I cook it. It's not that I have to eat it, but I know the way to cook it, so I cook it. All right. So yes, thank you very much. So I am going to be going in my bowl, mix up, throw it in the oven, and then we are good. We are good to go. And of course, you put your spice in, spice of you what you like. And this is what the plantain look because of this, that softness of it. So you get it like this. All right. So we are going to pour it out in the bowl. And I am going to be putting you down a little for you to see what is happening over here. Good. That's it. So we use a cup of sugar. And of course, I'm going to be using 1.5 cup of flour. So I don't want a lot of flour. And a tablespoon of cornstarch. Uh, uh, um, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of vanilla. Your nutmeg. And your almond, plain almond. That is for your spice. Butter, if preferable. If not, you use oil. So we're going to be adding 1.5 cup of unbleached flour. This flour is not bleached, it's unbleached. So it's in its state. And of course, we sift this flour. This is a mixture in one. So that's 1 cup, and we get 1/2 cup here. Trying to use good judgment here. Okay. And of course, we are going to be adding the cornstarch to it. And that's just a tablespoon of cornstarch. And we are going to be adding our baking powder as well. Salt has been added already. This is a tablespoon because it's the plantain, so it need more. So I put, let me say I put 2.5 tablespoon in it. We sift this whole. So of course we have no debris there, no lumps. And then I melted the sugar and the butter with just a small amount of oil in it. So this is the melted butter and sugar. You don't want to use, and so we add it all to this. You don't want to use sugar, you don't want to use butter, you just use the oil. Put the sugar in there onto the fire, keep it stirring, and then you are getting something like you are making a butter syrup. You know, see how thick it gets because of the sugar. So we are adding all the liquid in, just the traps of J. Ray and his nephew. So you make do to the things that are in the kitchen. Sometimes we waste things too much. We waste food that can be put to use. I tell you something, you'd not even believe that, you know. But I don't think I really want to talk it here. So that's a small amount of Mr. Ray and his nephew. And so we mix everything, we incorporate everything here. When we are through and it's out of the oven, we will spray some rum over the cake. And we're trying not to over mix, because if you over mix it, oh, I plan to put some grains in it. That sounds good. I plan to drop a little bit of the pecan and all of these nice things in it. Make it nice. and palatable. Okay, so these are pecan. So we drop a little pecan in there. You know, we do our thing. Yeah. These are ideas that when we have, and we, this is the one I don't like really, cranberry. I don't like cranberry in bacon. I don't think cranberry give your bacon any enhanced anything with your crumb in it. For those that love, for those that love grains, yeah, you had some grain in it, and this is almond, and you should have almond. At least eat 3 almonds every day. Almond is good for you. This is one grain good for you. I don't like cranberry in bacon. I can't see where cranberry put any, any enhanced anything in there. Cranberry is just sour. And even when they try to put so much sugar in it, cranberry is sour. I think I eat here. I think I have enough pecan here. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the kitchen, man. Help me to cook. We put pecan in. And we're having the Jamaica rum. And then we go back and we do our stirring. Yes. This is what your thing look like. So we are going to be putting the baking pan and get it onto the oven. My oven is not really one of those fast oven. So I put it, instead of 350, I put it to 370. Because the oven is not that fast. So I'll be baking at 370. And we put it in one of these waste pan. And when it is baked, you just snap out. And that's it. That's it. When you do this way, it's a quick mix. Quick time you get a cake. Instead of beating, rubbing the sugar and the butter, beating the egg, no. You do it this way. You make up your cake this way in no time. Ready. So we plate this. I mean, we pan this. Talking about plates. And this is smelling so good. Persons do banana more than they do plantain. And I can tell you, plantain have its own unique taste. Okay, so this is you in order to get everything set. Yeah. This is your plantain. This is your plantain rum cake mixture. Plantain rum cake mixture. Just doing the picture of it. This fun recipe. Yes, I'm back. I've just left for a little while and we are going to pop this in the oven. Plantain rum cake mixture. Plantain rum cake mixture. So yes, sorry for that in a little while. So now it's ready to be in the oven. So I'm going to be popping it in the oven. And half an hour, 45 minutes. It's good. Okay. So I'll put some water in the oven to have the moisture that it doesn't dry out so quickly. I am going to be over here. I am cleaning up the mess I make. Okay. So tell me, is there anyone on here that have baked cake and love to bake? Somebody give me something. Do you love to bake? Or are you still here? Somebody put it there. Do you love pastry? Hi, hi.
One in the bathroom?
I don't know. And again, welcome to the kitchen. Welcome, 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 welcome to the kitchen. The place to be every time, all the time, and in between times. It's the kitchen. The kitchen, the kitchen, the kitchen. Is there ladies on here that loves to bake? Hmm? Let me know. All of you just come and gone already? Or you're still here with me? You love to bake. We are going to go on a baking competition. You right there, I right here. And we are just going to be baking sometime imaginary. Putting in our tell what we want, what kind of cake, and how we are going to do it. That is a nice competition. I would love someone on my channel and myself to go. Which of the cake you want to bake? Carrot cake, which cake? And let us go for it. I'm sending out the challenge to the men and to the women. To the men and to the women. We're sending out the challenge. Yes, we are going to bake. Maybe bake some imaginary cake. We're going to put them together. We're going to make the kitchen more exciting. And somebody will come and help me to cook. Cook their version of curry rundown, coconut curry rundown. And I cook my version. Yes. Somebody come and cook. Give me their version of fried dumpling. And I give my version of fried dumpling. That's a challenge. Take me up on the challenge. Somebody. We are going to be baking. We are going to be putting our thing out there. So you're going to be telling me what to put in the cake, what cake you like to bake, and I'm going to tell you what cake I like to bake. So let us go for it. Yes. All right. Good. So we are going to be giving a kitchen competition. A kitchen competition. Yep. Hi, Audrey.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Ah, It's my good.
You smell rat?
Huh?
Rat you smell?
No? So you're not on the light.
Not even realize it nothing. I didn't even realize it wasn't on. Maybe because I get such brightness from the side.
Walk on with the prayer. And this is the worst.
Yeah, down at the end. Because it come through that building and come down. You said them down there?
Wait, how much the cost by so? What more yes, sir? You don't see first? Shit. Pass me some toast, please. No, you'll get shit. Stop right back. So I'm gonna have to turn around and turn it off so you can get some food on
No,
the
I
go.
just turn it on.
Oh,
That one was running, so I turn off that one and just turn on this one.
okay.
Yes, we are going to be doing cook-off competition. It sounds nice to me, and it sounds like something we should try on this channel, don't it? Of course. Give me your feedback. Give me your feedback. What that? Hmm? Oh, the thing I dropped. Welcome. I'm eating grapefruit. I'm eating grapefruit and I am baking plantain rum cake. I'm cleaning up what I messed up. I made the mess, so I'm cleaning the mess. Hello, hello, hello. I am right here. I am right here, right now. And that cake is that oven and smelling nice with the cake. Okay. Too much of something is in it. It cracks, and I ain't want it to crack. So maybe too much raisin agent. If you have too much raisin agent in the butter, you will find that you will have your cake cracking up. It's too rich. If you have too much of whatever for the mixture, when it's too rich, your cake is cracked. There's a lot of things about baking cake and to get it into consistency. So some persons baking cake, but they went and bought the um the already mix, or the flour, the raising flour, or things like that. So some persons under for them to turn you out a good cake, that's what they do. For you to be doing it on a free hand, you have to understand how much of flour, how much of the baking agent you put in to the sorry to the amount of flour. If not, and if your cake is too rich, like you put a whole lot of this mixture, you have persons say they are baking cake and they put 6, 7, 8 different type of wine plus rum cream, and all these things in the mixture. For them, that's okay, but for the industry, no. You know, because it's like wasting some of the things. Because some of the things, by the time the heat gets to it, it evaporates it out. So what you look for, you just don't get it. But this person do that. I just need one wine, maybe one or two. Butter, just one. Not 2 and 3 different kind of butter. No. One, or maybe if I feel like mixing, I'll see, I'll do that. Other than that, no. You don't take such things, some things overboard. Cooking is a art, baking is an art as well. You have to understand and you have to try and fail and try and fail most of the time. Trial and errors for you to get some of the time, get it. Even the best of a cook spoil at times. Even sometimes you do some things where baking is concerned and you don't put in so much of the effort or you just do minimal and you're surprised to know how your thing turn out. It's just like cooking. You're doing the cooking and sometimes when you are trying to outdo yourself, when you put this, that, and everything, all you're doing, you can't get the taste, your desired taste. Two things in it, and that taste came up. And cooking is the next thing, is how you approach cooking. The energy that you approach cooking with. A lot of people don't know that because what I am doing, I am generating it to the food. You know? So if I came in and I'm upset and I'm there, it's like the food come out just like how upset I am. So there is a heart, there's science behind these things, but people don't pay attention to it. If you don't feel like cook, don't cook. Because you will be putting a ton of everything in it. And you cannot get that taste. That you're looking for a certain taste and you're not getting it. You know? So when you're approaching your kitchen, man, approach your kitchen, approach your food, your baking, whatever you're gonna do with a good spirit. Approach the preparation of your things all in good spirit, not with estate and vex and quarrel and that energy don't works. The energy is not good. You understand? Yes. So don't take cooking as just a little light thing. Everybody can cook. Sure, everybody can cook. Why not? Everybody should be able to cook. I will cook you a meal without even just use my regular onion and garlic, maybe just salt and garlic. And you would have asked, oh my God, what did you put in this food? Because of the energy that you approach the food with, the type of energy that you do it with, the love. So you're generating that love to your food. Mm-hmm. So it's not just, yeah, okay, yeah, throw in a pot of fire and cook. You have to approach it with love. The love from you goes in the food. And when somebody else eat it, it is so nice because it is seasoned with love. Sounds funny, but it is true. Yeah. When you're gonna approach food, man, when you're gonna have to do with food, go to food with an abundance of peace and love in your heart. This is what you're taking. You come with a smile and, yeah, you can't approach your food as if the food do you something and you feel like throw it out and no. That energy doesn't work in the kitchen. It works, but it works against you. I am looking on these people who do cook off. And some of these persons, they start fail themselves before they even started to cook. Okay, they said to do this, and they start murmur and complain and da da da. The other persons say, okay, and they took it, and that is it with them. And the one who you think would won the competition don't won because of the amount of complaint and the murmur and all of what you're doing. It goes in the food. And food is what we consume. As I said it, okay, let me, let me take down the heat a little bit. Let me see what you're doing in here. If you're ready to be out, no, you're not yet cooked. Okay. So let me bring you down to 350. Take you down from 370. Okay. That amount of heat will do the trick. That amount of heat will do the trick. Okay then, so tomorrow I'll display my cake. Well, not tomorrow, you will see it. So all who is on the live will see the cake after. At this time, it was nice being with you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscribing. You have subscribed to this channel. And remember, I told you I'm going to put it out that we are going to do a competition cooking and a competition baking. Challenge me, took me on. I'm ready. And I'm going to tell you what I was going to do. Somebody is going to do a Jamaican dish. Maybe that is me. And you're going to give me another dish, or better yet, let the two of us do a Jamaica dish and see which one came out nicer. Let me do a baking, something light and nice. Don't use any thing there. Take it from the scratch, from the real flour. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for your love and your support towards this channel. Thank you, thank you. I am about closing this live. Until later, we will do another live. All right? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one is going to love you like you love yourself. You put that love in yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Believe in yourself at all times. God bless. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you.